But I think I would like for you to be on the ballot finally. So I think we should push this mayor thing, try to get you on Kelsey.
Yeah.
Make it legit. Oh, no, if you want to text, you should text Shia Capos.
Who?
Josh, so basically, there's two, NPR Illinois and Political Playbook are the two five days a week newsletters that like the top politicos read.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the writer of Political Playbook. And I always have people, including Walt, and like she publishes everything almost.
Wow.
Now, no, she sucks. I call her Show Capos. She's tied with Aaron Delmar. Total libtard. But if you just say like, I'm John and I'm running, and here's my website, that'd be so funny. And then we can use that document to get you on Kalshi and all sorts of things.
Well, once I file, I mean, Kalshi will just automatically even update because I will now, in all the new news releases.
You don't need a file.
I get it, but what I'm saying is when I do file, which is a very simple thing to do, it will give me a huge amount of publicity, as we know, because every single day there's more and more people saying, this is what we know so far for who's running for mayor. And then Maria Pappas is number one.
We got to make it official. We got to make it kosher.
Maria Pappas is our number one pick while she dances with Ricky Martin.
So
Call me. Call me.
Tomorrow Sunday, obviously, with the banks. But is your bank account still open for the other thing?
Yeah, I still have my campaign account.
Can you use your campaign account for this?
Yeah, I'm going to. Once I file, I'm going to go into the bank and just give her the paperwork and update my antidote account.
Yeah, so why don't you do that? Like today and tomorrow.
That's what I'm doing.
Let's go. The Illinois Record might have to. Well, the Illinois Record has so much shit to report that I haven't reported yet. Thanks, Rothstein.
I'm telling you, like, the Aaron Delmar and Bailey, that is like, and Don Tracy, they are just dead in the water. Dead. Don Tracy particularly, his campaign is so weak and so stupid that he, like, when you look at engagement numbers, it's nothing. They have no engagement at all.
They're so negative. It's like they already gave up. It's like they're already dead.
It's going viral. Plus, they don't even buy any media. How can they not be buying with Google and Meta?
Because they know they're going to lose.
But if they've even raised $1, they should be investing it. Like they basically are.
These are money laundering systems. I'm telling you, you can't.
They don't want to give. They don't want to give a penny to anybody. I get it.
Not even that. Yes, so that's a big part of it. But let's say he does start. You don't understand that these people are smart, and you always ask, hey, if like your cortisol, a lot of people's cortisol goes up. They're like, why are these people? He should know enough about politics, being in it for 20 years. Why are they making so many stupid mistakes? You realize that if he runs a more competent campaign, what that could do to his life and Dot Foods. If he does a better job, Dot Foods is losing the prison contract. If he does a better job, he's being investigated for being kind of like a homo. That's probably fucking some of his Twinkie campaign staff.
Well, that's why TQ Twink operation.
No, but I'm saying, but what if you already knew? You could say like, Don, don't do Facebook ads. If you do Facebook ads and you criticize, you get too popular, just go on the fucking about your grandkids. Run that kind of campaign.
It's true. Fakebook is like a legacy political network for all these people.
And they know, but you ask like why is because Delmar and Bailey are also running a very stupid campaign, but getting good Facebook engagement. Because I think that's part of the trade too. Because they're more controlled out.
I think
like Don Tracy's a dead man.
I saw the numbers for the Democrat voters in Cook County. And there is no way that anyways, I just don't know how without buying media they even think that they'll be able to beat the primary numbers. Like, it's just not there.
No. You're missing out that they don't. It's not about winning or losing. It's about extracting money and putting it in the pocket. And Delmar and Bailey are very pissed off because they expected to get a few mil out of this. So they're just getting drunk and fucking pissed right now.
They're not getting any money, right?
Not as much as they expected. They're getting 10% to 5% of what they expected. They thought they could at least get $3 million, $10 million. I did. I thought whoever won would just get at least $1 million to $10 million. The last campaign spent $80 million total. You would think, and Pritzker does suck, and so I think they're pissed. They thought they could create for him.
Well, the thing is, there's nobody that wants to invest because they know that they're investing against Pritzker, and Pritzker can out-invest them every day of the week. So
waste of money.
Yeah, why burn your money? Why burn it? Yeah.
Exactly. And also, they're such terrible candidates, and the numbers are. Why would you invest in a stock and on an option stock that has a 1% chance of hitting the clearance price?
Well, if I was to invest in Kalshi, I looked at the numbers. Like Brandon Johnson had like 180 to 1 odds, or like 18 to 1.
Because you can trade him before it's up.
I don't know who the best investment is. Like probably.
I looked at it, and the best investments were like him, and then also Mendoza, maybe. I think, or just kind of maybe betting no on like a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good investments.
No, there is no. Like it'll be.
No, because you don't day trade. The trick to Kelsey is you can day trade. Is really what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Is trade on the movements. Is right now Alexi's the favorite, 50, and Mendoza is 30. At some point, that's probably going to switch. Not forever, but like maybe for like a week because of some news thing. And then like she's at 50 and he's at 40. You just went from 30 to 50. You cash out, you're done. And if you do no other side. And so it's really about the movements. And so with Johnson, the real key is like whoever makes a runoff gets to 50%. And so if Johnson can make the runoff, you go from a 3% to 50%. That's a 10 to 12 times your money. And then you cash out. He's not going to win the runoff probably. But he probably, I think, has the best chance to get the runoff because everyone's running on the same bullshit. Johnson sucks. I'm not a politician. We need someone that's smart.
I love hearing when candidates say, I'm not a politician.
What?
Your dad said the same thing. I'm not a politician. I'm like, bro, don't say you're not a politician when you're running.
All the time. That was my biggest complaint.
Dude, you have to tell people exactly who you are and be explicit, not this passive, like, I'm not really a politician. No, bro, we want leaders that are strong. And they tell us exactly what they mean and feel. And that's why we got Trump.
I'm going to get into the front seat. I'm going to drive the car. I'm going to back out of the driveway. We're going to take a right. We're going to get on the highway. We'll be in Wisconsin in 40 minutes.
Dude, your dad was way too passive. When you're in charge, you have to take charge. It's basically a generalship. That is what you're getting. You're getting a command position. And if you're
I'm not running though.
If you're not prepared to command, and then you say, "Oh, I'm not a politician," well, then no one's going to vote for you because we are voting for.
Liam saying that.
Yeah. Well, see, that guy is a real fucking rat. A real fucking.
Yeah, no, he is. I texted him, and he texted me back, and he's not responding now.
The fact that they couldn't even challenge his signatures because it's such a monolithic task, and it would have cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Liam Stanton.
Oh no, not Liam. I meant Corbett or whatever.
Oh, they kind of look very and sound similar, but yeah. No, that must have been a fix because it is. Okay, are we podcasting?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay. So let's just say a friend of a friend signed Corbett's signature, like fake, and that friend of a friend talked to the people that were like getting the signature. If he was running an operation that was very similar to what you get when you buy Craigslist, because they were getting paid $5 per signature, and then I also talked to the signature gatherers. And I was telling him because I'm like, I got offered to get, I'm like, I asked Corbett for $10. Apparently, she's paying people 14. He said, yeah. The people I saw in Lincoln Square were getting paid $5, and they're like, fuck, we're getting screwed. I'm like, you guys supposed to have a manager? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, next time, direct negotiate. But when you're getting $5 per signature, think about what the incentive is to get bad signatures of people that aren't registered to vote. Chicago is a very transitional city. Fake people like my friend of a friend, and
See
so
that?
it's very weird. I don't know. Here's the weirdest part: it's who challenged Corbett, Aaron Del Mar and Kristen McCoy.
Yeah.
his best friend. I think they're wedding buddies. But they, I think my suspicion is that Aaron and Kristen McCoy purposely did a bad challenge. Because he only turned in, I don't think Corbett really had enough. He turned in like 7,000 extra. He needed like 25. He turned in 32. You saw how tough it is.
Dude, it was a mountain of paperwork, and you got Aaron Del Mar like holding it up. He's like, "Today we have filed a challenge." It's like you filed a challenge, and then you withdrew the challenge because it would literally, it would cost, it would take weeks, right, and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No, we're not. I did 2 challenges myself.
Well,
it's not this cycle. It's not that hard.
Dude, for the 15,000 signatures, are you serious? Because he said he went through a 3-day challenge, and then eventually they withdrew. So.
Especially with AI, it's like now a lot of you literally just put them through an AI thing.
Yeah.
It's not. And printing it, yeah, you're right. It costs like $20-$30 to print the thing.
Well, what I'm saying is, if that girl Christine McCloy or whatever wasn't willing to be the lawyer in the quasi trial in the challenge, they would have had to hire.
It costs I paid $700, which Patrick put out there. Thanks, Patrick. But I've seen anywhere from like 1,000 to 10,000, and this cycle I'm seeing a lot of 5,000. And you're right, it's governor, so might have did a little more. So yeah, it's 10K.
But the fact that they couldn't get him off the ballot, it's like, dude, that devastates their campaign. I mean,
no, they could. That's what you don't understand is they could and they did. That's the white pill.
But if they could have, they would have, and they didn't.
No, that's false. Incorrect. Because you know that you're going to lose, just like I'm playing chess more, you need as many excuses, you need as many checkmate opportunities as possible. And having Corbett on the ballot is good for Aaron to be like, well, we could have won, but look what Pritzker did.
Yeah.
We would have gotten and Corbett's really not that much of a threat. Corbett will take just as many Pritzker votes.
Yeah.
Of people that can't stomach Bailey. And he's going to get 1 to 3%. And the reason why Corbett is his whole mission is nonsense is he could have ran as an actual name of a party and achieved 5% and make ballot access for independents for like ever, and that would have been really cool. But he didn't do that. He's just running as a registered independent.
Mm-hmm.
So the 5% threshold is meaningless, and he's just running he's just scheming some millionaire. Is that millionaire Pritzker? Maybe. I don't know. But it could just be like some guy that owns 5 car dealerships. Who knows? I think he's already raised more money than Bailey. How funny is that? Because you know what he did, John? Because we have to teach people how to scam. If this is a podcast, I want to teach people how to scam. This is Chicago. It's one of the biggest scams is you loan yourself money. And by the way, my dad did not do this scam. He loaned himself money for real. But you loan yourself money. And then, okay, John, I give you $500,000 as forgivable loan at 0%, so you don't owe me back. It's a loan though, and then you loan yourself your campaign $500,000. My name doesn't appear on the FEC reports. I gave you a private $500,000 loan, John. Forgivable, and if you isn't that crazy? That's what Corbett probably did. Because do you think he had $500K to donate to his campaign? Hello?
I don't know. I mean,
you think he had $500K that he just could set aside? He's got young kids.
I mean, it's a good point. I don't believe so. I don't think so.
Just gonna spend $500K. No, fuck that. That's what happens. Is you do rich guy gives me money, and then he wants to stay hidden, and so then I give that money directly to my campaign. Political hustling.
Well, it's like I've had so many accounts that have been deleted over the years now. Just starting with the committeemen, bro. Do you realize that Bolton and Del Mar and Fiedler, like they got my original X account deleted?
Well, that's why websites and you got to more physical. That's why I think eventually we got to start moving towards quality to quantity. Because if you start creating more physical media, that's where the future is. In the past, it's going to be harder for them to cancel you.
Well, everything that I've done on this campaign has so far been backed up on websites.
What you've been doing
and
this
YouTube.
campaign is different than what you've done in previous campaigns. I think this campaign, there has been, the quality has increased. The
Well,
shifted,
the quality's gone up.
Disrespect to the past.
The quality's gone up because AI has I've gotten better at using it.
True.
But anyways, it is what it is. Like, you just got to keep going with the flow, and like the fact that they delete one account is insignificant because
You're pirate. Exactly.
Yeah, it's insignificant because I haven't actually even filed yet. Wait till I become an official candidate.
Then they can't take you down.
Exactly. Then they cross-reference before they delete.
Now I'm on your side on the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Before I was just like, you are a spammer, but no, you're not. So much more than that. But what was I gonna say? I'm excited. I don't think I'm gonna run. I told you what I'm gonna do, but I think that's 28. And who knows where I'll live in 28? Like, Texas would be nice.
Well, no matter where you go, Chicago is like in your memory significantly. Like, I left for 5 years, I came back, and I could barely navigate the city. Like, you lose your memory of like the city, plus the construction over the past 10 years has been significant.
West Rogers Park is so easy. That's just from and like, by the way, it changes. Like, I think the landscape like right now in Chicago, it is the Hunger Games, and they might shake up the dice and people move different directions, mix. Because right now it really is. It's like my area is super Jewish, right next to super Muslim, super Hindu, then super lefty. It's like the college, and then like super arts and crafts. Even more like lefty professional, like Andersonville, whatever. Every area is different,
Look at Kat Abu and how she transitioned, and like she was a content creator before, but now she's like, it's just blatantly obvious. Like, I'm a content creator. I have $1 million in your fucking donations, and the real work begins now. It's like, holy shit.
No. So if you get your Lucas in order, or not Lucas, I don't want to get this. Your gout, whatever, in order is I came out to one of her recycling days. She doesn't do it. They're lying. She's literally, it's an op.
It's just videos, yeah.
I said, it's just content. She's saying, I don't think she's doing the shit she's doing. I texted her and she said, I'm sorry. I'm just really stressed out. I'm like, why is it on your shit? Like, our ad you're bragging about, like, helping this community. And you're pretending like it's the poor community when she's on the rich, trendy college side. Like, my area is the dirty area. So I might pick up trash tomorrow.
Bro, why don't you get yourself a $5 tripod and invest in yourself? Maybe do a podcast like what you're doing right now.
I'm worth less than $5 according to Lieutenant Colonel John Kitover.
Well, when I was sitting at the Illinois State Board of Elections, and what's that fat lawyer's name? Bolton. He's like, yeah, that Max Rice. He runs a fucking podcast. He's got a blog. She's got a blog.
He's not like me. He's not the state census committee like me. I got name tags. He wants to help me all the time. It's funny. He's on the Ramona side of the Patrick Ramona thing.
Dude, when she's like,
I tried to warn Ramona about Pat.
He accepted my Facebook request, which was kind of funny.
The Pat or C. Bolton?
No, Bolton did.
Yeah.
Because I think over the Patrick fiasco.
People
love this shit. This is like local entertainment, like you said. It's like,
no, he crashed out. He went off 5 different people. It was like bam, 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 bam. And how funny is that Lisa, the girl, whatever, she was like wearing, like, she was my volunteer, and she was, like she we're podcasting, so I gotta be careful. But
I'm going live. No. I'm going live. Fuck it, I'm going live.
How funny is that Patrick was texting my girl? Like, he was sending those, those were nothing happened. He was just sending those, like, sexual work. She was basically pretending to be a big shot political person. And then he's she's like, and here's the real scoop. I'm not happy at home. My girl is she's crazy. You know, how do I say this? Did you hear the videos? Like when we make love, it's disgusting. Because it is gross. I can't get into it, but and she's crazy. She's mentally ill. She should be in office.
Dude, I mean, it's like
you heard that, right? Did you hear the video?
I actually couldn't watch it. I didn't want to watch it.
No. The audio of him talking about the girl, to my girl.
No.
Oh, I thought you posted it.
Listen, my attention span is about 0.03 seconds. So, like, I don't even.
This one keeps your attention. It's basically Patrick being like Travis Bickle to a girl.
I don't know.
That's my girl, and it's like, and totally just uncalled for. Like he just like slid into her DM with this, and several other messages. But that's funny that he went off on you. Your election fraudster.
Bro, that was. I mean,
Hysterical.
It's right on the money. It's like, dude, could you imagine if, like, even when I ranked for committee person, even if I gave him $100 or $1,000, it's like. Bro, I mean, there's no point in spending money on any of this stuff unless you just do it yourself. Like, there's just no point. It's malinvestment.
No. I mean, he talked about it on the Terry show. He goes, like, I asked Max for $300. I could have won the election. Max said no, but I said I could be on the G team. I should believe in God. I'm like, I can make you win for $600, bro. And I'm like, I give a shit about being a committee person. Or like he could help.
Bro, it's amazing. I mean, in my response, and I claim that, you know, LaHood is projecting his fraud onto me, because do you realize he had less than 100 over the minimum. You know, 1550 or 1575, whatever it was. He didn't have much more than that. So, like, if I would have.
Oh, really? I could have challenged him.
Dude, if we could have challenged him, he would have been removed from the ballot. He would have hit insufficient signatures.
Yeah, now he's got to, I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't matter because they just would have appointed him or someone else because you didn't have enough.
I know I didn't have enough, but the point is when you see, this is the thing. People attack me, they slander, they libel, they defend me. But they've never actually seen the PDF file of the challenge.
No, I'm the idiot that was like, you should run. The reason why I fucked up, that I miscalculated, is how far away you are from the district.
Yeah, it's
like, it's logistically just hard.
It's impossible.
Like this time, I really do think you could run for mayor if you want to. But the other offices, you literally can do on your own because it's outside your front door. But you literally had to like get Airbnbs, remember?
It was ridiculous.
You don't want to minimize your sacrifice.
Well, I spent thousands of dollars hiring circulators. And so when people just throw out a slander, libel, defamation like John Fogerty did, they know nothing. They see no evidence. They know nothing about the trial. They know nothing about the correspondence and communication. It's just a 3-sentence blurb.
No, these are like health insurance guys. I'm not friends with all the lawyers. One lied to me. He really lied to my face. I caught him with the lie with evidence. And then instead of being a man and owning up to it, he ratted out my source. Yelled at my source for giving me the documents.
Why? Well, when I met John Fogerty at the quasi trial and he had the Bears hat on and his tattooed, forearms, why I didn't take a picture of him and just start filming him right away, I don't know. It's beyond me. I should have photographed and filmed him.
You're allowed to, because the last time I went, they said you can, as long as you don't get any documents, you're allowed to film.
Wow.
Like anything, case specific. But no, let's just make documentaries. I'm very excited for your run. The Illinois Record needs to get back at it and live and at least you know what I could do on YouTube is I could just read my articles like you said and then post videos. I'll post pictures while I'm reading.
Dude, if you're not doing video,
if I'm not done, then I'm worth less than a $5 tripod.
You are retarded.
Alright.
You are retarded. If you can't hit a button and do video, which transmits terabytes of data into people's
I'm less than a
brains.
squirrel. Because you don't need thumbs to do that. You don't need thumbs to hit a button.
Dude, video is mind control for the people that watch
And
it.
record, yes, because 100%.
So,
Programming.
see, why do you think they call it a live stream? It is a stream of being alive. If you don't go live, guess what's the opposite of being alive? You're dead. You're dead in the water. Hey, friends, it's me, Darren Bailey. Happy 4th of July, friends.
Happy 4th of July, friends. It's me, Darren Bailey. We're just going to have some nice, miniature hot dogs.
We're here in my study where I read books all day long in between hard work at the farm. And gas prices are up, and J.B. Pritzker keeps taxing on the gas. And we're going to cap your property taxes at 1% for the amount that you paid for that house.
That's great. Okay. We got to do the deal.
Delmar and Bailey. It's like, dude, these people are just too, like, we have...
J.B. Pritzker wants to control women's bodies by not giving abortion access to transgenders.
We need to do like a Drewski Saturday Night Live YouTube channel or something. And you've done so much work already when you did the Max Rice Bean show or whatever.
Yeah, no, why don't we do, I always want to do, you see when they're doing the fake InfoWars with Tim Heidecker?
I didn't see that. No.
They stole my idea. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? He stole my idea. I'm not just saying in a paranoid type way. I'm saying I actually, you know how Kat's boyfriend is Ben?
Mm-hmm.
He gave me his email, and I said, hey, I own informwars.com, and I'm like, if this shit doesn't go through, you should just do it realinfowars.com, or just come up with the same name, because Infowars is cool with the public. They don't sue people for that kind of thing. And that's what the fuck they did. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I hope one day you can send me a link to your YouTube channel and say, hey, John, this is a new video I just put up. Watch it. Let me know what you think. And if you could repost it on your 50 phones, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds like a plan. I gotta go though, John.
Get a tripod. Get a tripod and another burner phone.
I want to be worth more than $5. I'm aiming for, $18.95.
Exceed and excel.
Exceed. I want to be worth more than a succulent meal.
Excelsior! A
Succulent
succulent Chinese. Oh yeah, that's a funny one. Okay, take care. Talk to you soon. A succulent Chinese meal. All right, everybody, hit like, comment. This is Chicago mayoral candidate John Kitover talking with Max Rice, my political campaign strategist. Rabono Shalom, we're going to liberate the city of Chicago. One petition signature at a time. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com right now. Rabono Shalom. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Comment, like, share, and subscribe.